Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. First play looking to throw it. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. He keeps it. QB draw. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, there's nothing nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Trying the run, it's Lyle. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another 1st down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got it in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. For 6. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. He's got room to run. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Great pursuit by the defense. They're dropping for a loss that time.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. 1st and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
the end of the first quarter. With the game scoreless.
We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. QB keeper all the way. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. They'll try the option play here. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Carr. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. QB decides to keep it here.
Now they go with the option. They didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Chris, oh my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Moore. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll get the 1st-down yards before they finally bring him down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
And the Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge approach to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Heck of a job here by this quarterback on 3rd and goal. He is stopped short of the end zone. Big decision to make here. Such good field position. Is it worth the risk of taking a shot and putting a touchdown up on the board?
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's worked out from the 4, and they're going for it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Sayan. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who was sitting back in cover 2 right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go at the 30 now. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Not much on that play, brought down short. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To throw, it's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Graham. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you...
He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Miami.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights back to the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. It's saying. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They'll run the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. What a catch! Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The play fake on first down. It's reeled in. It's more. Brought down a broken tackle. It's a solid gain there.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Looking for a gap. It's Lyle. The Canes churn out another first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's past the marker and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Sand. With the catch, it's Norton. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's found some room at the 45. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Ed.
Now here he goes. Past the 10. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Ohio State, 14, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting with 25. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play from the air to your receiver.
Here's the second down play. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Carr. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Moore.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
for it here on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here comes the first play of the drive that begin at their own 46. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. On the toss play, runner moving left. And that run produces a decent gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Send the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Right connect there.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. throw. It's saying. Looking deep to the right side. It is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it in the open. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
The Canes will try to keep this drive moving. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Ryan. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
This is the 8th play on this drive. Throwing off play action. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Getting set up. Here's second down. In the red area, it's Lyle. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face third and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running back grabs it on the screen, and he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Try to pick it up on the ground. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be a winner.
Handoff running right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll test the right side here. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Hand off to the right side. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Finds his man. It's Lyle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.